Thank you everyone for tuning into my YouTube video, and thank you to my live audience here tonight. Yes. This is my movie review speech for my public speaking class at Texarkana College, and my name is Jennifer Wright. The movie is On the Waterfront, directed by Eli Casson, performances by Marlon Brando, Eva Marie Saint, VJ Cobb, and Carl Malden. There's a famous part in this movie, and it was told by the character Terry Malloy. That's Marlon Brando's character. And it says, I could have been something. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. Now, this is referring to where the character Terry Malloy was a boxer. And so the mob had ended up buying a piece. And so and when you buy a piece of somebody, you are kind of in the mob by then. So he's no longer a fighter. He now just works for the mob, and he works as a longshoreman down on the docks. So this is where this movie takes place. This is a black and white classic movie. This is about standing up for what's right. This is about not letting your fear hold you back. Marlon Brando plays Terry Malloy. He's a man who was bought by the mob, and his character changes after a kid was killed. So before, he would just kind of roll along. He didn't really question anything. But as time went on, he can see that things aren't right. That why can't you just talk to somebody? Why does somebody always has to die? And so this kid, Joey, was pushed off the building for talking. And so he was talking to the police because the mob has corrupted this union down at the docks. Nobody can get work. You have to pay these mob people in order for you to work. So the struggle for these longshoremen is to find work and to just scrape by and not to make any waves, to keep your head down. You don't talk about it. And this is how these people were living. Terry Malloy really doesn't like this anymore. His character is wanting to do what's right. And so after this boy was killed, this sister of this boy, Edie, comes into the scene. And so Edie is played by Eva Marie Saint. She is looking for her brother's killer. When that is coming onto the scene, so is the other character, Father Perry. He is a main character where he is rallying everybody. He's giving everybody courage. He is giving them the word of God when they really don't have time to do anything but eat, sleep, and work. He goes out of his way to make sure that they hear the word of God. And he sees the corruptness, and he wants to do something that's right for these people. So he and Edie really have a big role into getting these people to turn their way of thinking around. Edie and Terry Malone are starting to get close. This is now becoming a love interest. So the guilt that Terry feels for this kid, he knows what happened to this kid. He knows how he died. And he knows that this is going to be a big, big problem for when Edie finds out. So he doesn't know what to do. He talks to the Father Barry, and they really have a coming together on doing what's right and standing up for the little man, for really looking towards freeing everyone from the tyranny of this mob. And so the cinematography for this movie, you can really tell the lighting, the use of shadows, the placement of the long horn docks, the sounds that are happening all around the the dogs where the chains are hitting, the hammers, you can really hear it. It was also from a point of view kind of standpoint where you could really get into over each other's shoulders. You can really see what was happening in this movie without all the color, as it was just in black and white. In the end, where you can really see that the struggle has come to a head after Terry's brother is killed by the mob, it really sets him off, and this really brings it all to this is the do or die stand. He really has to come over to the mob boss. He confronts him, and in the end, everybody is able to push him out. So now everybody can start working on the waterfront. Um, I hope everybody enjoys it, and go out, rent it, try to watch it on all of these classic movie spots on the computer, and y'all have a wonderful night. There he is.